Nsfas is an organization that represents all the university SRCs in South Africa. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to give to the Minister to read the statement. And in the second session, we are going to be joined by our colleagues in Cape Town as well, who are part of this media briefing. Thank you very much. Over to you, Minister.
Thank you to the panelists who have joined me, including our Deputy Minister, as well as the officials from the department who are here and student leadership. I would like to begin this press briefing by expressing my deepest condolences to the family of Uyinene Mkhwejana, the young 19-year-old UCT student who was so brutally taken away from us last week. It is with great pleasure that I am able to announce that the 2020 National Student Financial Aid Scheme, Nsfas, online applications for funding were opened yesterday, the 1st of September 2019. The 2020 application cycle will run for a period of 3 months, with the closing date being the 30th of November 2019 at midnight. Nsfas provides funding for students from poor and working class backgrounds in TVET colleges and universities. University Nsfas qualifying students are funded for first undergraduate qualifications. So far this year, Nsfas has funded nearly 600,000 students at TVET colleges and universities. It should be noted that Term 2 and Term 3 registrations are ongoing. On the Nsfas qualifying criteria and eligibility, to be eligible for Nsfas funding for university and TVET college studies, applicants should meet the following criteria. Firstly, they must be South African citizens. Secondly, they must be intending to enroll at any of the 26 public universities or 50 TVET colleges in 2020. Thirdly, they must come from a family with a combined annual household income of not more than 350,000 rands per annum. And fourthly, those students with a disability and come from a family with an income of not more than 600,000 rands per annum. Therefore, urge all aspiring students to ensure that while they apply for funding to Nsfas, they have also submitted the necessary applications to universities and TVET colleges. We also are highlighting there that access to Nsfas and application can be done electronically. In closing, I would like to urge young people aspiring to attend our public TVET colleges and universities from 2020 to utilize the online application system and other access points, to apply on time for funding, to ensure that decisions can be made timeously, and to utilize the toll-free Nsfas number for queries. I would like to thank the Department of Basic Education for allowing Nsfas to interface and interact with high schools and to make use of the teacher centers across the country. We thank the Vodacom Foundation and MTN Foundation for zero-rating the Nsfas website so that learners applying for funding using these two networks are not charged any data cost. This is a much appreciated effort from the sector, and we think it will go a long way in making a difference.
I want to urge students that please apply within the days that have been announced by the minister, and don't wait for the last date. You must start applying now. There's 2-3 months before applying. So at least, please, comrades and our colleagues in campuses, apply in time. Number two, I want to, from our observation from previous year, that sometimes students do not submit all the documents required. So we want to encourage our fellow students And as their leaders, we are saying, please put all the required documents so that you are not excluded on the basis that there is a certain document supporting your application which you do not include. And lastly, I want to, part of what we observe is that some of our students are falling into criminal activities. There are people who start to demand money in order to help you to apply for Nsfas. We want to tell our students that application for Nsfas is for free. There is no application fee required. So anyone who is going to ask money from you to apply for Nsfas, report to the nearest police station and ensure that our students do not fall victims of criminal activities. And above all that, we are going to be visiting rural schools like what we did last time, because we believe that the media sometimes covers only those that are in urban areas. We want our sisters and brothers in rural areas to be able to access this funding. So we're going to be visiting them and we'll be engaging Nsfas to join us in the department as well, so that we ensure that those from remote areas are not excluded on the basis that they don't have access to the same information that their urban counterparts are accessing. So it is our endeavor as student leadership to ensure that all deserving students from poor and working class backgrounds benefit from the National Student Financial Aid Scheme, and we are urging all our student leaders to be visible during this period to ensure that our students are assisted. Thank you.
Because you can imagine if students were funded priorly, the prior years, and whether that was irregular or regular, and you now cut off their funding in the middle of the cycle, it is quite dramatic and problematic for the sector. But we are working with the department to address those key critical points. Just on this year, the Minister has referred to 20,000 students that are still outside of the system because they could not produce the right documentation. And if there are follow-up questions on the advances we made for preparation for 2020, we have integrated with the Department of Home Affairs, so we can get the correct ID from Home Affairs without, even if the student don't have the right number. We don't have to test for disability anymore. We get information from the Department of Social Development. And also SASSA beneficiaries will automatically pick them up. So we introduced a host of improvements and innovations to counter some of the problems that we had over the past year. So this year so far, as the Minister's pointed out, we have funded close to 600,000 students already. We think we're going to get close to the last year's number of 650,000 students as the final registration coming from the T2 and T3, Term 2 and Term 3 students at TVET. But there are still challenges at some integration. We're getting information from colleges especially, and we are working on those integration problems with the colleges so that we can get seamless transfer of data from institution to Nsfas and back again, and of course to the department. So I've answered a bit more than what you requested, but I think we have stabilized the system. But for long-term sustainability, a lot has to go into the redesign of systems and the redesign of our data structures especially. And also getting appointed the right level of technical skills within Nsfas, because that was absent. Nsfas was very top-heavy with management, and we have to rebalance the organization to make sure that we have the correct technical skills support. At the moment, most of those skills are contracted in, and we have to make that permanent. So, like I said, I perhaps got a bit wider than your question, but I think I'll stop at this particular point.